Skills.
Oh my God, you
Skills.
Who was that? Who was that?
Skills.
Oh, my sweet Uncle Leroy, man.
Enemy SATCOM spotted.
That wasn't even one of them.
My dog stood right there. I'm a passive
Actually,
character.
I
can't.
To take
Oh
my
my
tag.
God. You got me nervous.
Don't play that shit on me. Hey, yo, you should have seen Skills' character, man. Yeah, she tried to jump shot and got shot. Yeah, she got shot in the feet, though.
Chase money.
I don't know. One of the things, though, is I think they need to get a little bit deeper into maybe like the guns. So for this game, and I did a commentary on this a while ago, but as far as them, you know, making the guns like the way they have them now, I always wanted to see additional stats added to the guns. That way, there's more variation that way. So maybe, you know, this gun has this rate of fire or this range or this power. Okay, cool. Because what do we have now? We have rate of fire, damage, accuracy,
mobility,
and range. So it's just like 5. But if you pick from one class, they all have the same mobility.
Yeah, right.
You know, I would want to see, you know, penetration added to the weapon stats. So maybe this gun isn't that, it doesn't have such a high rate of fire, or maybe it's not super strong, but it has high bullet penetration, or it has less flinch, something like that. Just so they can do away with us needing to put on certain perks, and that adds a lot more variation to the guns and stuff like that. Because I don't know if Call of Duty can ever take a step back. We all think that they should start doing this and doing that. You know, you have people asking for 3.57. I don't think it will be good. I mean, they just tried to take it back a little bit because they didn't give us 3.57 necessarily, but they gave us streaks that weren't as strong as we've seen these last couple years. I mean, Black Ops 2 has some wild ass kill streaks. I remember when I caught my first Warman, and when I looked up, I said, "Yo, that is beautiful right there." I swear, then that shit killed me. I started screaming, but you know, people take it back to 3.57, and then when we get this game, people are like, "Man, I hate these kill streaks. They suck." Well, they're simple kill streaks. You got your hand, your battle hand, which is decent, and also you asked for 3.57, and a lot of us, you noticed it, I noticed it, but there's no really auto missile to just take down air support. You have to shoot this stuff down now with your gun, or you can have, there's a support streak that has a launcher you can use, or you have to use RPG. You know, and I don't think people have given the game credit for that, but it's just like the streaks aren't that great anyway. You know what I'm saying? But we do have even the Predator missile, Dookie. You know, I think
it's hard as hell to use, but it's a cool idea, but it just has no splash. Like it's just,
I think
there's
that's
no
what's
umph
missing.
to it.
Yeah.
Two things you said in that whole excellent little speech there.
Thank you.
I like we talking about the weapon stats. First of all, the weapon chart stats that they give are complete bullshit, which I wish it was more descriptive of what those actually are. But I hear you, man. I say the same exact things. And Black Ops 2 did this a little bit. It really ended up not mattering at the end of the day. But like the Type 25, they made it SMG mobility or somewhere in between there, better hip fire, same thing with the SCAR. They did things like that as well. I think you're on the right page exactly to how they should be able to tweak the weapons a little bit more. And then on the 3.57 thing, I think they could do that, but they need slots for like, you know, 1 to 3 kills, 4 to 5 kills, and then maybe 7 to 9 or something. And then you pick one out of those 3 slots. So you get where I'm going with this?
No, yeah, that was something I wanted them to do.
That would work a lot better personally. So everyone has to run a low streak, a medium streak, and a high streak, pretty much.
Right.
But because then you have to worry about the support shit, and like they're still on that. They're still on that idea, like, oh, you know, you can have these streaks these things that you're guaranteed to get. If you get 14 kills, you get all of them. It's like you don't understand how powerful that is, because that means you have no restraint.
People's ass though. Like, you know, like for us, you know, me, I think I average like over 20 kills a game, and I only play 6v6. Like, I can get all the support streaks every game. But there's a lot of people. If you just look at the scoreboard, they can't get it. But it only takes for that one dude to call in that oracle on you, and you fuck. Like, if you go for this Kim strike and they call an Oracle win, you're done. Because nobody's using that perk to stay off the Oracle or whatever. I think, what is it, Blind Eye or something?
It's off the grid, and it's worth 3. And that's expensive as hell. Yeah, it's just, well, I don't know. That does StatComs. I know that. I don't know if it does the Oracle as well. Maybe that's Incog. I haven't memorized that shit, but
I think it's Incog.
You might be right on that.
Yeah.
And that's 2 or 3 at least. And nobody's using that shit.
Nobody.
You barely have enough perks to do the fun stuff. That's what I'm saying, dude. You need to be able to afford the fun shit, like sleight of hand, quick raise after sprint, steady aim, focus, like the shit that like people want to do. Because then you put all this rock paper scissors shit in there that you're like, oh well, I have to plan for this. Now I can't even sprint fully. I can't afford a limited sprint because I need an incog. Like it's not fun. It sucks the fun factor out of it.
Well, that's what happened to me. So you like Black Ops 2? Let me. This is my thing on Black Ops 2. Like the core game was I see where they were going with it and everything like that. I think that they weren't able to see some of the stuff that was going to happen, and but as far as not being able to, I never was able to run shit I wanted to run because of these bitches. There was not enough points to have the ultimate class to counter the nonsense, like, you know, Flak Jacket Ghost, Hardwired, Cold-Blooded, Engineer, like, yours not even if you wanted to stop all the nonsense, you didn't have enough points. I was never able to run what I wanted to run because I had to constantly pick stuff to counter all the other stuff. Like at first it wasn't too bad, but you know, like towards like the end of the second half or the late part of the game, you know, everybody, their mom is throwing these EMP grenades, and I literally had to set up a class with Hardwire to play the game because I couldn't do shit. You know, I don't know where they're going when they do stuff like that. And that is, you know, you like Black Ops 2 and you saying you can't really run the good shit. I could not run the good shit because you figure you try to play fucking Black Ops 2 without toughness.
Yeah, that's the only mandatory thing in the game for sure. That's kind of broken. I agree with you on that.
So toughness, and then what else is in that tier? Cold-Blooded is in that tier.
Yep, Scavenger and Fast Hands.
And Hardwire.
And Hardwire sucks, yeah.
So I would have to run to stop the nonsense just out of that tier alone. I would have to use 3 perks, and you can't do that anyway. I would have had to run Toughness, Hardwired, and Cold-Blooded because of the target finder and the EMPs. And then Toughness so I can win gunfights. And I was not a fan of that. And I don't know, you know, a lot of the Call of Duties we liked before, I guess, well, at least me, they had some stuff, but it was just more simple. We had our basic tiers and stuff like that. The maps were pretty basics, and the game wasn't so deep. And I think now that they're getting away from that and adding all these other elements that aren't necessarily good, I think that's possibly why the fun factor might be kind of missing from the game for some people. I'm not speaking for myself personally. I'm just trying to speak for, you know, the people that I know love Call of Duty, but this is the first time they didn't get it. And they're just, you know, they're not getting, like, when they didn't even have Search and Destroy on the game at first. I think they just added it like yesterday. You know, Search and Destroy was huge. That was one of people's, you know, favorite game modes. And when you don't see Search and Destroy, you know, that's like, damn, what's happening to this game? You got Blitz in here? You play that shit?
Blitz? No, I haven't tried that yet. But like, how aren't they smart enough to just read the player count in the playlist from the last umpteen years? TDM, Search, Dom, and like maybe Ground War or something like that. It's some of the most popular modes. Oh, let's just take one of those out. You know what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're getting away from that.
Yeah.
And people forget, regardless of what you see on YouTube, the standard for regular Call of Duty lobbies is team deathmatches. They have the most players every time.
Yep.
It's not domination. That's a YouTube thing. Black Ops 2, TDM was the worst game mode to play. Probably that in free for all. You didn't get shit. 100 points, 5 kills for UAV, 5. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you had to run. Dude, I don't know if you remember though, but I was on that big TDM 125 campaign. I was on that joint, so I hear your pain. However, I will say this. I kind of mastered how to play TDM though, in such a way where I'm dropping loads quite often. So like, this is what I use: lightweight, hardline, toughness, dexterity, and then usually like M8 overkill KSG, and like I'm pretty much set for everything in my opinion. I feel like I can deal with anybody in the game with that setup. I'm a beast though.
You said the KSG.
I'm a beast with the KSG,
right,
man.
Okay, so let's wrap this up with Call of Duty Ghosts versus Black Ops 2. Why? I'm trying to think how we can finish this up.
All I know is I'm going back to play some Black Ops 2. It's gonna be on my channel for sure.
All right. I'll say okay. So, what in that game makes it your like? How's that?
Okay. It's kind of like what we're getting to with what we want out of Ghost, right? The fun factor of things that we like.
Just in general, because I mean, I'm just intrigued by this. Somebody honest, because you might be the only dude.
There's other people like Blade said he liked it. There's quite a few other YouTubers that
Blade, that knife and sucks. He like Black Ops 2.
He sees what I'm saying. Like nobody says it as loud as me, which I hear you. But there is plenty of other commentators that say they like the game but hate the functionality or the connections or
I think that was my problem. Is that it was like.
Yeah,
function.
I can't defend that. But here's what I can defend: the fun factor parts of the game. I thought the maps were the best we've ever had.
What?
In terms of being able to flank around the map and move. Like I think because everything had a flank route, there was no window you were secure in. Everything had 2 entrances. Whatever. I liked it. You're gonna have to deal with that, okay? These are my beliefs.
Frito, ladies and gentlemen. Frito. Give him a hand.
The maps. Right. The score streaks were fun, and they worked in most game modes. TDM, they were a little soft because they're hard to get. But I like dropping the Lodestar, the Death Machine, War Machine, Hellstorm Missile. They're fun to use. Okay, they're satisfying.
Hellstorm was butt.
It was, but if you I could drop into windows and shit like a badass. So There you go. I think the M8 was perfectly balanced as one of the best AR balancing in terms of like the best gun in the game. Like compared to MSBS, right? Everybody's complaining, oh, it's overpowered, it kills me at close range. The M8 only killed you at close range if you had the skill to hit a full burst, but it also could handle medium to long. So M8's my most used gun, along with the KSG. And then you're talking about all the like stuff you feel like you don't like to counter and that's annoying for you. Like I hear that. I think they did go overboard with that. But personally, a lot of the things I felt really comfortable with knowing how to counter. It's kind of, let's put it this way, let's compare it. I don't know if you watch Fisticuffs at all, but
I do.
He's on that Ghost dick right now. He thinks it's like the greatest thing. And, oh, this is how you counter this. And I think he's fucking crazy, all right? But that's how people looked at me in Black Ops 2, because I'm like, oh, it's really simple. It's snipers, just put on this, and this, and blah, blah, blah. Like, you know what I mean? So there you go. I could give you the whole guidebook on how to enjoy Black Ops 2 better, and it still might not sink in, but hey, man, to each his own.
Oh, man. All right. Okay. Frito, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Why do I like Ghost? Currently, you got to stress that for these kids, man. Because you might like something, then you might not like it later. You know what I'm saying? They're like, well, you said you liked it.
I did.
That was earlier, motherfucker. That's old ass news. I like it. But, again, the community, the people that play the game will break the game before the game even is finished. Halfway through the shit, people, they're cheating now, hatting under the maps and hacking, and it's just Infinity Ward though. But why do I like Ghost? There's not really that many reasons, and the most of them is just because one of them, I've already told you, it works. The connection works. Hey, finally, we've been saying theory mode may be the issue, and as soon as that shit is out the game, you see a huge difference with the connection, but then people try to act like it's they in heaven and shit, and you get to kill every time you shoot first. No, you don't. No, you do not. It plays like a peer-to-peer game. Period.
Yeah.
But the connection's much better. The hit detection on Infinity War side is better, and I'm not at liberty to say I like either company more than the other one, because Infinity War, they just got some cold shit going on over there. But the hit detection is better. The annoyances that other players can use, I think there are less of them. And for the moment, I mean, there's still time for people to figure out what they do, but like the explosives, there's not scavenger packs to refill, your IEDs. Because I could not imagine playing Call of Duty Ghosts with people having scavenger plus danger close and C4 and IEDing people. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I think you know what? As much as I hate to say it, I think scavenger actually did fit the way Black Ops 2 played. As much as I hate to say it, I think there were just some things they could have did to make it not so bad, like with the C4.
C4 was the bigger problem.
Yeah, maybe no double tap, or
something
maybe
like that.
Yeah, or maybe only letting it detonate when it lands, things like that. But I think people had fun using scavenger on that game. Scavenger on Call of Duty Ghosts is terrible. I don't want again that philosophy with scavenger and the way it played on Black Ops 2 wouldn't work on Ghosts. But the perk system, I honestly like it. You've said it's unbalanced. I think that it's very balanced because I'm saying that because Black Ops 2, you knew what people had. It was gonna be dexterity, toughness, plus something else. Call of Duty Ghosts, you don't see the same perk setups and you don't see the same perks over and over. Like, you really gotta look to see what people have when they kill you because everybody's using so many different things. Possibly because of the system is just wide open now and there's no tears. It's just like no holds barred. Maybe that's it, or maybe I think they actually did a decent job with the perks. Because like I said, I was worried about Deadeye, but it does not seem to be an issue. Like, I have not been killed by Deadeye and be like, that's bullshit. Just like, that perk is kind of useless, in my opinion. That's the other thing. And honestly, that might be it. I've already expressed that I love Marathon and actually being able to run around and not feel like every corner I turn, somebody's going to be waiting with a Remington shotgun or a sniper rifle. But I'm going to have to take the sniper rifle shit back because the snipers are learning the game and you're starting to see just as many snipers as you see in Black Ops 2. So all people that are saying that, their snipers are done, in your face, brother, because they are back and they are strong as they were in Black Ops 2, if not stronger, because they do not get hit markers. They didn't get a whole lot of hit markers in Black Ops 2, but they do not get hit markers now in this game. Quickscoping is there, it's alive and well, so I don't want to go there, but I think that's really it. Just the fact that I can move around and actually get kills when I shoot at people, and that's not even a good reason to like the game. I know, but like. That's why I like the game, just because imagine applying those principles of a functioning game into Black Ops 1, which the connection wasn't that bad on there, but that was like the decline, and like Black Ops 2. Those games would have been freaking phenomenal if I had unlimited sprint, but I think that's really it. But I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna see people already saying it's better than Black Ops 2. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna wait till like May, because it's still possible for this game to get fucked up. But I think that's about it. Yeah. You got anything to add?
I will not judge you in your incorrect opinion on Call of Duty Ghosts. It's okay. I think part of it, honestly, is the COD magic might be wearing off for me because Battlefield 4 is just so goddamn good, man. It's amazing.
I'm gonna have to play that shit.
It's just fun and action and explosions and things happen. I like
you're just ready for a new experience, and that's all it is for most.
That might be it. I might be a little bit biased.
Yeah, it's not going to help us to get on there. It helps some people to get on there, but like when you really, really, really hate the game and that's all you play, that's a problem. It's one thing if you play Battlefield and you try to experience other stuff, that's fine, but you can't just sit on Call of Duty. Now I feel what you're saying about Fishman. I be watching his videos. 1 minute he be saying some real shit. The next minute I just be laughing because he be saying some wild shit. Man. And he be saying some unbelievable stuff, and I'd be like, "Yo, did he really just say that?" And I'll go back and watch the video just to see it. But like his passion about the game is real, especially on his second channel. Mm-hmm. Because Black Ops 2, man, he was going, "Hey, fuck these little kiddies with the sniper shit." So I don't know. He just he did his Xbox One video. And, he's so anti-PlayStation. It's outrageous. It's crazy. But I don't know. But I think we're going to wrap it up here, ladies and gentlemen. We have an hour of dual commentary, so we're gonna plug this in somehow. I'm gonna get this out to y'all. Make sure y'all do check his channel out because he don't bullshit. And I think that's it, brother.
All right, man. Thanks for letting me be on your channel. Have this long Call of Duty
Long ass.
nerdy conversation
Hell
for an
yes.
hour.
Nerdy ass shit. At least we know it. We ain't on here calling other people nerds. I see you. Oh!
Big decision for the coaches team. We're back.
Can I get some God freaking protection, please? I'm tired of y'all.
Now 2nd down and 7.
Blocker brothers. Blocker brothers.
There is nothing in my code about loyalty, boy. You played your role, but our partnership is done. All right, then.
Chase money.